If this is finding you, it's for a reason. Because it's 2 a.m. and I was ripped from my bed by Spirit to give this message. This is a message about not using your discernment. And it also, there's a lot of dark feminine energy here. You need to listen up if this is finding you. But, as always, take what resonates, leave what does not. Use your discernment. If it doesn't feel like it fits for you, don't try to make it. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Also, I am not sliding in your DMs. There are so many accounts trying to impersonate me. Please beware. Okay, you can only book with me or buy any of my products through the clickable link in my bio, including my new protection oil, Veil of Thorns, that just dropped. So, beware. But back to the message. You're being called to rest right now. And what I mean by that is not lay up in your bed and do nothing, okay? Because that's often what we think about when we hear the word rest. Is like we associate rest with laziness. And that's not what this is getting at, okay? You are one of those people that are a go-getter. And it's like that hamster wheel is always turning, okay? Especially what I'm hearing when it comes to making moves and going after things that you want. Now, it's very contradictory to have that mentality if you're into manifestation. And I'm going to tell you why. So before I get into the 3 cards that are before me that I pulled, okay? 1, 4, 3 on the timer. And there's 3, 3, 4 right here. You can't manifest something. You know, ask the universe for it and surrender to the will of the universe that it's going to come to you, right? We don't ask the how and the when. We just trust that it's coming, and we have already asked for it. You can't do that and then still be trying to do things in an accelerating motion to call it in. And what I mean by that, stay with me. So it is fantastic to stand in that divine knowing of what you ask for will be received. That's the point. But let's break it down for you, okay? If you're asking for a windfall of abundance, okay, and you're asking to make more money, you can't then sit there in an anxious state constantly. How can I make more money? Okay, what can I do every day? Things that, what can I make? What can I sell? What can I produce? What shifts can I pick up? That is chasing it, okay? I'm not saying do nothing. I'm not saying be lazy. But that is embodying a chasing energy. And when we talk about the dark feminine, a dark feminine never chases. She stands in her divine power. Again, could be masculine or feminine, but she stands in her divine power and her divine knowing that everything is always working out for her, and everything she desires comes to her with ease. Less effort. That is what I'm talking about here. And these cards are talking about once you get with the program and stop obsessing and chasing over the manifestations that you put out there and stand in that dark, feminine, divine energy, it will come and you will celebrate it. You have multiple things that you know that you've called in and that are meant for you. But you're creating a resistance and it's taking longer to come in because you are in this chasing energy. Maybe not all the time, but you're not truly just resting in that divine knowing. You have that divine knowing, but you still have an anxious attachment. Okay? You see where I'm going with this? And back to the dark feminine, okay? I wrote an ebook. It's a 30-day challenge journey to embody the dark feminine energy, to really step into that power. Because duality is key in life. You could be nice, you could be sweet, you could be loving, you could be all those things that are labeled golden retriever energy, but you need to be able to turn on that black cat like that. So if you get my ebook, that's what we teach, okay, in that ebook. And we have a 30-day challenge. And by we, I mean me. A 30-day challenge of you fully embodying that so that you can stand in that energy whenever you need it. And you need it when it comes to manifesting, because you have to manifest like you already have it. And if you already have it, then you are that girl. You are that bitch. You are that witch. You're not chasing, you're attracting. People will say that mantra and not embody that true energy because they're still obsessing over it. They're still trying to figure out how they can bring it in themselves. It's good to plant seeds of intention, and it's good to make some moves. But if you stand in that chasing energy, you're repelling the manifestation part. So with these Three of Wands here, you need to stand in that knowing while being restful. Again, not lazy, but with ease, with less effort. Some of you are such master manifestors, you don't have to put in no effort. And those are the things that once you embody, you'll see how much faster you'll be able to manifest. You're still getting your things. They're coming, and you know they're coming, but you're putting up the blockage. You're delaying it. So if this is finding you, I got drug out of bed for this message. Start standing in that dark, feminine, divine energy of knowing that everything you call in is yours. It is coming to you. You don't have to be anxious. You don't have to do more. It's work smarter, not harder. Okay? Let me know if this resonated with you, but that's what you needed to know.